All right, today we're going to look at Tyler and Madison White Home on Wheels, and we're going to respond to this comment that was left on a video I uploaded this morning. Colleen Ballard Silberman asks or says, "Hi Kevin, a channel popped up for me to watch. It went from we're getting our RV painted in Mexico to Tyler and Madison to they are selling the RV. They bought first RV in 2020, had a year, bought second in 2022, had 6 months, now have a newer fifth. They have 35,000 plus subscribers, but not more than a dozen videos. Then I see 216 videos and notice all were mostly shorts. Here's my question to you, if you could explain. The short about getting RV painted in Mexico got 2 million views. It was posted again, same one, and got 697,000 views. It was posted again and got 63,000 views. Maybe off on the numbers. Is this how they got 35 plus subs with so little time spent on videos? And how and why did they post that one video 3 times, generating over the top views? Is that allowed? Thanks." Well, we got a lot to discuss here and talk about. And first and foremost, I want to say hello and welcome back, returning viewers and subscribers. And this is an interesting one. This one, I've never seen this channel before. I've never seen these videos before. So I'm going at this relatively green. But I did do a little bit of research before I started recording just to have the best possible answer, or at least ideas that I can share with you in response. And number one, what I noticed on Tyler and Madison White Home on Wheels was that I think, hey, shut it. I think they had 20 videos, 20 long form videos, VOD, video on demand. So if they got 262 now, that means they have more than likely 242 shorts. And of their long form videos, the most popular, most viewed is from 2 years ago at 5,200 views. Odds are 5,200 views. I'd be willing to bet, maybe they picked up maybe 100 subscribers, maybe. One of the key components here, or a few of the key components here, in my opinion, is the fact that they are traveling. They are experiencing van life, nomadic style van life, and they're a couple. So these are 3 great opportunities to get, dip your toe in the water and begin building a subscriber base or fan base or audience on YouTube. So then I glance over at the shorts, and yeah, they post a fair amount of shorts. And then if we go to the most popular, we got a 2.4 million view, 1.1 million view, 936,000. Shorts on YouTube produce tons of subscribers in less than a minute. Now, granted, it could take you far longer than a minute to make your short. For instance, getting your van painted in Mexico is going to probably take you a few days or weeks to have that completed, depending on how much you want to include in that short. So shorts aren't necessarily just quick and easy ways to make videos and get them uploaded and get people watching and subscribing, but it also depends on how you want to go about creating the short and how much effort and energy and production value you want to pour into these shorts. So this channel pops up for Colleen, and they go through various RVs, and now they're onto a 5th wheel, and they have 35,000+ subscribers. Not more than a dozen videos. I mean, you can gain a lot of subscribers with few videos. You really can. And it's actually pretty interesting because some of the videos that I've done here recently that a lot of other people have created as well, I've noticed something reoccurring, and it's that they don't necessarily produce subscribers. And in fact, I have videos that I have uploaded before and after with far less views that produce more subscribers. So in essence, the most important part, in my opinion, is what will the viewer be connected to, and will they want to subscribe and come back for more? And a fun-loving, energetic couple traveling, sharing their journey in an RV or van or fifth wheel, well, that's going to produce some subscribers. And then if you can create fun and highly engaging shorts, it's pretty much game over. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, we see them climbing the ranks to hundreds of thousands of subscribers because of their shorts. Yeah, and I don't even know if they're going to continue to produce long form content, because they're, let's see here, the long form video on demand, the last one was a month ago, so they did 3 a month ago, and before that it's 7 months ago, 8 months ago, 1 year ago, and then 2 years ago. So odds are, I would be willing to bet they're probably going to stick to shorts, stick to reels, stick to TikTok, because they're good at it. Like, honestly, I think that they're really good at it. And it's weird because I think it takes talent and skill to be good at short form, portrait, reel type, TikTok, Instagram content. And it doesn't easily and automatically translate over to long form, because you're trying to tell a story in under 60 seconds with limited real estate when it comes to square footage, to, you know, aspect ratio when recording, you know, vertical versus horizontal, or portrait versus landscape. But be that as it may, the question that Colleen asks was, the short about getting RV painted in Mexico got 2 million views. And it was posted again, the same one, and got 697,000 views. So as we go through here, and there's the short, and you can see these 3 shorts. We're getting our RV painted in Mexico, we're getting our RV painted in Mexico, we're getting our RV painted in Mexico. Now, actually, nope, these are 3, but let's see here. Let me make sure I give you guys the right information, because, okay, so one got, so I don't see the other one that got 697,000. I see one that got 2.4 million. I see one that got 170,000, and I see one that got 35,000. That's what I see. But what I did notice is that the 35,000 view.
We are getting our RV painted in Mexico. The guy doesn't speak very much English.
I think that one is the same as the 2.4.
We are getting our RV painted in Mexico.
But the only difference
we are getting our RV painted in Mexico.
I don't know if you guys can see it,
much English,
but it literally says, we are getting our RV painted in Mexico. And then the 2.4 million one view short says, we're getting our RV painted in Mexico, part 1.
We are getting our RV painted in Mexico.
I don't know if you guys can see that. And then the third one says part 2.
We are getting our RV painted in Mexico. They started painting.
So I don't know. Maybe the first one was a test, and then they made a tweak to it and changed it to make part 1. And then part 2 is actually, it's a similar start to the short, but then the short itself is different. Which, if you have an intro that theoretically worked, then why not use it again? But regardless, I think shorts produce substantial amounts of subscribers relatively quickly. YouTube is pushing shorts to get a lot of visibility. And is this how they got 35,000+ subscribers with so little time spent on videos? And how and why did they post that one video 3 times? Yeah, I gave you my thoughts and opinions on the 3 posts of this video. Seemingly 2 duplicates and 1 has a similar intro, if I'm looking at the right videos. If I'm not, then feel free to send me a link with the 3, and then I'll take a look. But why? Yeah, so generating over the top views. So they have others that generated substantial views, as I mentioned, and 1.1 million. We drilled a giant hole in the side of our RV. 936,000. This is the cheapest camper. And yeah, so they know how to get some views on some shorts. And I really need to take the time to work on that, to see if I can execute. That should be a goal of mine here coming up. I'm gonna do that. And I'll bring you guys the results if you want to know. All the members on YouTube, channel members, and Patreon, I'll be giving you guys all the back end details of what works and what doesn't, and tips and tricks and best strategies. So the other question is that allowed? And so technically YouTube doesn't want you to upload duplicate content, but is it allowed? I mean, they're not going to stop you. Yeah, they're not going to stop you immediately. And you know, it just depends. There's a lot of different factors that go into play here, but one thing that I've noticed is that if you do, then you don't necessarily automatically duplicate the same success and results. Is what I've seen. So duplicate content, I wouldn't do it, but you know, can you and get away with it? Literally, you can kind of get away with almost anything you want on YouTube, and realize that, all right, I know YouTube frowns upon this and I really probably shouldn't, but I'll do it until they say I can't, and then I'll, you know, we'll see what happens after that point, because there's countless channels that I come across that are clearly violating YouTube's policies, but YouTube hasn't figured it out yet. And odds are when they do, they'll just create a new channel and do it again, or do it in another way that YouTube probably won't catch on to as quickly. So this depends on how you want to go about running your channel and what levels of integrity and the rules you want to follow. For some, it's different than others, and yeah, it's just, you have to make your own choice, and that choice needs to be your choice and not based on somebody else's, because you could look at somebody else and say, hey, they're breaking the rules and they've been getting away with it for months, if not years, and you break the rules and the first time YouTube strikes you down. So that could happen. Oh, and send me a comment if you want. Send me a comment if you got any questions, comments, concerns about YouTube, content creation, monetization, building, growing channels, making money. But is this how they got 35,000+ subscribers with so little time spent on videos? And the answer to that question is in this video right here. So click this video, check it out, and I will tell you the driving force behind such tremendous channel growth in views in such a short period of time. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.